So I was trying to stream off my phone hotspot, I didn't realise. Which is not good. I'm going to delete these videos. Let's just clear up these videos. Welcome everybody, sorry if you've been connected and disconnected. Sweet. Okay, so maybe that's all the errors gone. So what we're going to code today in the engine, let's take a look. Loading. So slow. There we go. My laptop was on slow mode, like my brain today. I think maybe you can't see the loading. There we go. Come on, Visual Studio. There we go. Bright, right? Okay, I think we're set to go. What time is it here? 20 past 11. Okay, so yesterday, by the way, I added some views, which were, let me show you. So if we make some terrain here, 1 second. Okay. So if we make some terrain, we get this little geezer here on the side. That gives us some view control. And now we have a top-down view. The origin view. That's it, really. There's more, but that's the... Let's go back to top-down. It's nice. I just don't know if it needs... I think it needs a bit more tweaking. So let me load up a model. Say I'm looking at a house or a car. And now I have, when I load a house, I have raise, so I can see whereabouts I'm clicking, which is for like rotating objects with the gizmo here. You see the house being moved. That's why there's raise. Show array, we can turn those off. Okay, I'm glad that's working. Progress, that was last week's work. Okay, so now I'm worried if I go to top-down view, yeah, it's not centering like on the house. I think, let's see where we need to be. So if I go into the middle of the house, top-down. No, it is, okay, it's just gone too far down. So if I press top-down again, it's gone beneath it. It shouldn't go lower. It should just face down from the current. Okay, so if I just go to top-down, search that. I don't know what it was called. But the button next to it was called isometric. There you go, there's isometric. Good, we'll make that bigger. And top-down view. So the Y is the height. We should just leave the height as it is. Let's try that again. I think I need a microphone here. Let me know if the sound's okay. Actually, maybe I should listen in. Let's just do that now. Okay, I'm just giving myself a sound test. I think I need a microphone here. Let me know if the sound's okay. Actually, maybe I should listen in. That sounds good for me. Okay, what was we doing? definitely need, for those that have been watching for a long time, I definitely need to spice up my scene. I'm aware of that. Camera location can go. Actually, I need to put all these buttons. Okay, so that's the next thing. Camera location. Let's just mark this. Gizmo rotation. Visual raycasting. Advanced flood, that can go for now. Views, UI. So if I load a model, well, I can just test it like this, top-down view. Yeah, there we go. So it's not gone. Last time it went to 0. Now it's just stayed consistent. I'll test with the cottage again. I've got the rays on. Where's the cottage? Great. There. There. So I have something on that's not always helpful. When I load a model, it loads in a random position. This was just to test lighting and other things. So the grid, and the rays. Yeah, nice. I've just crashed it. Straight to the model. I have to load a model above sea level to test it. So here we go. Now, if I go to top-down view, yeah, so we're at the same height as we were. So now we have some proper views working. Again, top-down view. There we go. Flat and Y is the same location, but at sea level. There we go. You can see the white line. Isometric view. I don't know what that is, so ChatGPT just threw that one in there. Excuse me. Orbit reset. Is that the same as Origin? I don't think so. Guy in the house just randomly chilling. Okay, matrices is done now. Debug lighting is done for now. Gizmo can stick around. Okay, so I'll put camera controls within this camera location here. But also the camera controls only come up when my terrain's generated. So if I don't have terrain here, it doesn't allow me to. I have to first generate terrain, but you might not want terrain. So, under camera controls, if I can just call that function terrain.render camera controls. Okay, what was that called? Camera location. Here. Terrain.render. Because I think terrain has to be ready. Terrain.ready. Yeah, so we have a boolean which checks, let's get rid of that, if the terrain is created, but it doesn't need to be created as long as the object's created. But I've not touched this code for some time, so I could be wrong. Let's find out. Okay, we have camera controls straight there. Yeah, I think it's working. Top down view. Interestingly, it does change the view, but only once I click after. Oh, there's origin view, I get it now. Top down. I don't know why it's waiting for some sort of click. Let's just check. Ready. So within here we need to remove the begin and the end first of all. So view matrix. Just try that. I don't think that's going to fix it. This is annoying. I don't know how this bug is being created. Often a bug is quite intuitive. If you wrote the code yourself, if you didn't vibe code it. Okay, so now we have, you can see it's all in here. That's because I took the begin and the end out of the IMG UI, which means it's not creating a new window. And top down view. Okay, it's just waiting for a click before it does that. Top down view. What does a click do? It's handy. But it seems if I just have terrain already there, it doesn't need the click. So I click top down view and just does it straight away. It's not really a big deal, but it's stupid. Stupid bug. Top down view. What if I don't render the terrain? Okay, well I've done that, so I can give myself a little views UI. I can strike that out, bottom left. What else did I do? I fixed the rotation bug. Strike out, create visual raycasting, model camera views. We did them all. I need to fix the bug. This means I need to work on something else. Let's have a look. What else? Keeping that user interface nice. These bugs are. I need to do some debugging. You see the font here, you can barely read that. The async font color is changing. Let me fix that now. Okay, that's a bit more of a purple font. Can't hot load that in, so I need to refresh, but I've fixed that font now. I definitely need to do a long stream, so normally there's a lot of people in chat by now, but I've had 3 weeks off, so YouTube needs to favour me again. So here's the thing, I'm going to ask chat, let's see how much ChatGPT remembers. Based on all the things I've asked you about the game engine, what should I fix or tweak or add next? We can ask Grok, which is Elon Musk's version of the same thing. Excuse me. Let's bring Brock's answer into the engine. Hello, it's great to see your progress. Reflecting on our previous discussions about your engine, here are several targeted areas. Physics integration enhancements. Refine the simulation loop. Ensure that your physics simulation uses a fixed timestamp. This can help maintain consistency in simulations and prevent issues that arise from variable frame rates. Consider separating your physics update from your rendering loop for clarity and stability. Collision filtering, debug visualization. Implement a physics debug draw. I have that already. Toggle debug modes. Incorporate key bindings to toggle debug. Got this. Engine architecture. Scene graph. As your engine grows, consider refining your scene management. A well-structured scene graph can help with culling. rendering order, and even improve physics performance. See, the thing is, I'm making a game engine, but in the next 2 months I'm going to start the game, so then the engine will have to serve the game I'm making, so it will become an engine specific to the real-time strategy god simulation game. And so the scene graph will become important, which is managing all the assets on the screen, the characters, the level, and the objects, scripts and everything, materials. Spatial partitioning. Integrate a spatial partitioning system like quad trees or octa trees. Yeah, I'm worried about this, but I did this in 2D and that was tough, but that was when I was quite new, and that was before AI as well, like before LLMs. So a quad tree, so imagine you've got a world, a quad tree or an octa tree, it will just split your world into 4 or into 8, and so you can just load. You might only be in a given place in your world, so you just load the assets that are in that quarter. So things will be 4 times faster, and then when you move to the other quarter, you load the other things, and so on. That's a rough intuition. As you can see, it's for optimization. But yeah, I did that in 2D. Resource management. What did Grok suggest? Grok doesn't know. These are quite large drinks, large beers. By the way, none of those suggestions I'm feeling right now, not on a live stream. So, give me many more suggestions. We don't need reason. There's a lot here, and this is making me think I need to subscribe to one of these LLMs so I can get better answers and ask like unlimited questions. So feel free to suggest which one I might subscribe to. It might be Claude, or maybe even just 2 for a month or 2. It might be necessary. Thinking physics again, but I'm probably gonna cry if we do if we do physics. I think I have a bug, of course. What else is it suggesting? Let's move this over here. So animation system and physics. video. I've got so many tools in debugging, I need to kind of move forward and make a little plan. Okay, Gizmo ain't finished, I need scale. Gizmo, scaling, tooling. So the gizmo is when you move something in the engine, like you move a tree, you can rotate it, you move it in the world, or you can scale it. But the gizmo is the thing that you click, so you know which object you've selected. Okay, so animation. We need animations. I have some errors on animations. Physics. We'll say world physics, like a boulder rolling down the terrain. And what else? AI, NPC paths or character paths. So things moving, walking around and so on. So that's going to be the next 2 months maybe. So I need to look at my animations. So here we do have an animation system. You know, the best thing about the whole vibe coding thing and so on is isn't that animation? And the best thing about all this is, message is too long, that there's so much competition now that they're getting better and cheaper and they're allowing you to do more. What's this one? I don't think we need that, or that, or that. So it's better for us. Why aren't animations working? Message is too long. So we try Claude and Grok. So I think Grok can handle it. So this is for real vibe coding because I'm just throwing all the code and saying what's wrong. Like I spent a week stuck on this 2 months ago and then I was done. I lost passion for the particular topic for animation because I was just stuck too long. It's just like that sometimes. No, I'm not using that vertex shader. Pretty sure I'm using another vertex shader, but left that one in there as well. Please double check. And I will double check. Create vertex. Okay, yeah, so I wasn't using the shader that it thought I was using, which I'm happy about. Unless I'm using both, I wonder if. No, it's here, you see. Can you see this? 1 second. Yeah, that's not necessary. I've not seen Visual Studio so slow before. There we go. So I was in Sevilla a little while back, and I called the engine the Sevilla engine. And I'll probably change the name every time I go somewhere different. It was the Barcelona engine. Okay, let's load something with. Do you have a model with bones? I think there's one called Wolf. There's my Herman Wolf. That's my animation right there. Material editor. I don't know if it takes the light source from the global north. Let's just add a few lights. So it stays illuminated. And then so it's the material editor here. By the way, does it have its own gizmo? I think it should, right? Yeah. So we can move it. That's nice. So this should be a wolf. This changes the time so it animates through its process. Why does it crash every time I do that? A wolf of animation. I need to actually be careful that I have that the animation itself works. Where is the wolf? Is it underneath the water? This is the problem I made when I load up an object in a random location. Try this one. There's a few different versions of the model. It's so strange when I can't see the grid. There we are. So it's loading something. So this is how it thinks the bones are structured, which are just like the different elements of the model. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to download something for modeling and animating. Free animated FPS. just wonder if I have to join and everything else. So this is Turbo Squid, and it's a stylized fantasy skeleton. Okay, let's download that. And see if it works. Okay, this will open straight into Blender, so I guess I'll have to save it with animations. Blender loading. Wow, this looks like a good model. Okay, let's export. VJ, FBX. Desktop, stylized skeleton. With the animations, yep. Okay. This is convincing me I need a faster laptop. It's actually, so it's a mid-range now. It's the Asus Zephyrus G15 22, 23. It's got a 3080. But when you're streaming, you just need more. For sure. Okay, let's see if we can open that. What was it called? Stylized skeleton. Wow. Is the stylized skeleton. Make this bigger, by the way. Turn the rays off. This is a skeleton, this is its head there. And the torso. So just loaded it. Display extra animation data here. That's something I did earlier. And it's found many bones. It actually looks like, okay, there's a bug. So it found some bone data from when I loaded the wolf. So I didn't clear that. I've never loaded two animations at once. Let's try that again. Where's he gone? Oh, for sure that was a big model. Ah, wait. I feel like that's, it's here. So this was strange. So the gizmo will be at the center of the model normally. So it's loaded the model. Let's just load it again. Okay. Interesting. Notice how it works the first time. These rays are getting annoying. Show ray. Let me turn that off. Show ray. Show ray custom. You can't see this, but that's still on. The light. The terrain. Those are the lights, by the way. Water. That's interesting. That big green block was that was animation. I wonder if it was underneath. The water was in the way. Let's have a look. Grid. So this is moving the model, but I don't see it. I think what I need to do is get my model loading working and take some bugs away, get rid of some of the bugs. Okay, it's bedtime here. It's midnight. So I think between now and the next stream, I will tidy up some of the bugs in the model loading and get started on the animation. Okay, good night.